About a year ago, the power turned off. Normally, I wouldn't make a big deal out of it and just try to remember to not open the freezer and postpone my one-man book club meetings. However, the lights didn't come back on. And now the world is different. We all have to forage for food. To help me, I have a shovel and a positive attitude. I'll admit, the shovel is more useful, especially when it comes to marking my territory in the park where I live. It's a small city park, although I guess it's not anymore, since there's not really a city anymore. Okay, that works too. The main difficulty is maintaining my vegan diet. Thankfully, there are some edible grasses that are often looked over. It can get a bit boring, which is why I was really excited when I found a mushroom growing in the park last week. That looks delicious! Hey Ronnie, you mind handing me my shovel? Didn't even get a chance to identify it. Now, I'm happy to share what little I have, but still, I feel like I can only do so when there are clear boundaries. I knew this would require confrontation, not something I'm especially good at. I've known this for years, but frankly, I've never really wanted to confront myself about it. I knew I needed to amp myself up if I was going to confront him. I've never been a fighter, but I've always been into the film Rocky and the iconic meat punching scenes, so I did the vegan equivalent of it and attempted to sock some trees to get my adrenaline going. But it didn't make me feel any better. I was pretty upset, but then I saw a bird land on a tree, and I realized that if I wanted to confront someone, I couldn't crash into them at full speed and intensity. I needed to slow down, like a bird. And so I waited. I meditated. I dug a hole for fun. Sang show tunes, all my usual stuff. And only when I was in a good, tranquil state did I go off to confront Ronnie. You know, the guy who stole from me. Can I talk to you for a minute? Look, I just wanted to say that although I appreciate you as a neighbor and fellow clothing wearer, I feel as though you disrespected me by not acknowledging me this morning when you took a mushroom in my territory. Now, I'm not saying that you owe me anything, but I just thought it was important for us to be on the same page. Ronnie? Turns out, it had been a poisonous mushroom that I had found. And I guess Ronnie really bit the bullet, or the mushroom. Sorry. It's just that there's a lot of dying nowadays, and you kind of get used to it. By the way, if you're seeing this in the future and time machines exist, please send help. And 2 pina coladas. Just kidding. One's enough. By the way, if you're a bit confused of why the park is still so green, don't worry. I wonder that too. I think it just proves that even without large, powerful organizations like the federal government or homeowner associations, that there can still be beautiful things. That's cool.